What's up, boys? Welcome back to off to a good start here. Oh man, welcome back to another one. We're over here on TFC's High Point, Mount Morris, round 4, I believe it is, and we're on the Gas 250. I don't see like anyone running this bike, and I'm not really sure why. Actually, I know exactly why. This is one of the only this bike, as well as the Suzuki and the Yamaha 250 and the Honda, did not undergo like any model changes, and so I just don't think people have really given wow, I'm really buns right now. People aren't really giving this bike a chance. It's actually really good. It's buns in Supercross. Trust. Don't ride this thing in Supercross, but in outdoors, this thing's actually like, it's really fast, and I think it's the lightest 250 of them all, and so it's really, I don't know, it's like really agile, and you can kind of put it like wherever you want, but like mostly it just makes a ton of power, and it makes all of its power like it hits hard, but like you can hear it. It like lugs, and then it just kind of comes on, and keeps pulling and pulling and pulling until it hits a rev limiter. I also have a very weird setup on this thing right now. I'm running a 48 rear sprocket, so you'll be able to, like, you can probably hear like it bog in third, and that's why. But I think the 48 really actually kind of complements. Oh, here a bog right there, but let's see how much it pulled. Like, that's like, I don't know, like I think the sound mod makes it sound like it's not producing as much power as it actually is. Like it bogs, and it sounds like, Doc, like, why are you sitting still? But I think it's actually producing a lot of horsepower, and I think the higher the lower gear ratio really is helping, like, complementing the engine, if you will. Like, maybe it's not the best, but I definitely feel like it's really easy to ride. And I think if you're trying to find a bike that feels beta 17-ish in the way it handles, but it kind of benefits from some of the beta 18 upgrades that we all got, this might be a good one for it, as I try not to completely butcher that. Yeah, like, I don't know, it feels a lot more user friendly than some of the other bikes. Like, as I say that, and I just do a 360. That's just a Poboso thing, okay? That's not the bike. Like, for instance, like, the Suzuki is really hard to figure out how to ride. The Yamaha's pretty forgiving, but it's also kind of twitchy. The KTM is, the KTM's pretty good, but I don't really like the power on the KTM, if I'm being honest. And this bike just seems to be, I don't know, I like it a lot. It seems to kind of just perform above average kind of all the way, like, everywhere around. See, I don't know, I feel like I was bogging like crazy there, but I was still able to get that. Maybe on this track, if I was actually trying to do a setup, maybe I would go down to like a 49, or go up to a 49 rather than running a 48. I was running the 48 in Supercross because I was trying to figure out the whoops, and the 48 really helped me in the whoops, and so this is the setup I was running. Like, literally, I made this setup day 1 of the beta 18 OEMs coming out. Like, in the first, like, hour, this is what I made. I know, like, you do have to use first gear a lot more on this bike than you would any other bike, but whatever. So, I don't know, if you guys are interested in maybe even me releasing, this gas setup, I can maybe make some fine tunes to it and drop this is the best gas setup in a MX Bikes video. If you guys would be interested, I don't know, let me know down in the comments. But yeah, I think this thing is pretty good, and I think that a lot of people just aren't using it because it wasn't updated, but especially outdoors. Like, this honestly might be, when outdoors comes around, if I'm racing 250, like, this thing really soaks everything up well, and I think, with better gearing, or just kind of fine-tuning the gearing, this bike could be really good outdoors. It gets really good starts too, like, just the way where it makes all of its power. I don't know. I think you guys should try it. Let me know what you guys think. Give it a few laps. Run I mean, this track isn't really that rough, but we don't have a ton of like rough tracks out right now, so I don't really. I guess I can just re-download all the, you know, aerial outdoor tracks. But yeah, I've been really liking it. So I don't know. Oh, I've been trying to find little sleeper bikes. You know, everyone's been running. Everyone always keeps saying that, you know, the only thing that we have right now is it's just a, you know, MX bikes just turned into a Yamaha. Okay, well, I've been trying to run some different stuff. You know, everyone keeps talking about how MX bikes just turned into like Yamaha simulator, but I don't know that it has to be. You know, I think if people, you know, figure out how to do setups and stuff like on their own, which I think, would you guys be interested in me making a like how to make your own setup video, or do you guys just want me to continue to make my own, or should I do both, or what do you guys think? Oh, as far now, since we're on the topic of videos that I might be making, I'm thinking of doing a Reaper Doc story, like my life story video. I've been trying to figure out, been praying about this for a long time, trying to figure out how to do this, but I've wanted to share like my full life story on the YouTube channel, but I haven't really known if I should do it in like little bits and pieces or one video or whatever. And I kind of decided that, you know what, man, like one long video, and she's gonna be long, she's probably gonna be like 45 minutes to an hour, is probably the coolest way to do that, so it's all in one place. I feel like it'll get really, I don't know, there's a lot of stuff that if I include like in standalone videos, it's just gonna be strange. So I don't know. Let me know if you guys would be interested in that as well. I know I've asked you guys to comment like 15 things down in the comments, and I'm sorry, but you know what I mean. Maybe this video will have like insane engagement, and it'll get pushed, and it'll be my first 100,000 video. If this is my first 100,000 view video, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're new and you're watching this, because I put out such better content. You know, the 1v1 videos, which there's one coming out very soon, by the way. Probably the next video after this that you see. Maybe two. I don't know. And then, you know, we put out a lot of things. But yeah, I'm excited. We just found out that Vulcans has his own YouTube channel as well. He got selected for this month's 1v1 challenge. So that's going to be really cool. You know, hopefully, I'm assuming he's going to record as well. So hopefully that'll be able to be up on his channel, and it'll be up on my channel. Hopefully that video pops off for him and get him some growth too. But I'm pretty stoked. I think that'll be a fun one. I'm not super familiar with his speed, to be honest. Like, there are a lot of people on there, you know, Ryder's on there, Keegan's on there, and I'm like, okay, well, if these guys get drawn, you know, I'm losing for sure. And then there's a couple other guys that, like, if they get drawn, like, I know for sure I'm gonna win because I've ridden with them before. But Volk, I don't know, you know? I don't know. Is he going to get her done? What do you guys think? That's the fifth thing, I think. Fifth thing I asked you guys to put in the comments? I don't know. Maybe fourth. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he gets it done. I have no idea. I don't really know. I watch him. I watch his videos, but I also don't know, like, sometimes it's hard to tell people's pace in videos because, I mean, you could be super distracted in videos. So, you know, sometimes your actual speed doesn't really translate in a video. You know, that's why I'm not recording that's why I'm not streaming my Supercross stuff, is because I need to focus to give myself the best shot, you know? So, yeah, I don't know. I think that'll be a fun one, regardless whether he smokes me or I get him. It's always a good time. So, anyway, I think that's going to be all for me on this one, boys. Yeah, if you guys haven't ridden the Gas, go ride it. It's pretty good. Maybe I'll give you guys my setup. I don't know. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Yeah. All right. I love you, and I'll see you next one. Check this whip out up the hill. What? I don't know. You're cringe, dog. Okay. Bye. I love you. Peace.